So, this is Dubonnet.
Little sweetheart. Meg picked her up this morning.
Yeah, she was on a dead mum on under power lines. Don't know whether it was power lines or not. Maybe mum had hit her head. Couldn't see any burns.
She's a sweetie, but she hasn't done a whizzy dizzy doodah day. She's had subcut from Meg. She's having this now, and then Meg, I think, will give her some more subcut just to make sure her kidneys are working okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll put her back up to bed. She's still a little bit squidgy. Look at her eyes, Meg.
Well, they're slitty, to say that the
That's
least.
an indication of squidginess.
It's definite squidginess.
And just for the new people and just to re-educate the old people, squidginess means ding, ding, ding.
Not doing very well.
Yeah, feeling crap.
Feeling like crap, yes. Like when you've got the worst cold of your life and a headache and a hangover all together, yeah?
Yeah. And you're just feeling bleh.
Yeah, feeling bleh. It's a technical term.
So there you are. Look, I think, look at that bottle. So she's had the same amount of what's left there. So that's
pretty good
for a first feed. She's never had a teat before. Look at her.
Okay, sweetheart. Missy LeSquidge and pursuant. Do you like that, Maggie?
Pursuant, yeah.
Pursuant to our theme. Her name is Dubonnet, which is alcohols.
Fancy alcohol.
Fancy alcohols, yes. And the boy from
I were
Leicester.
talking this afternoon. We were going through another list of cocktails, and I said we'd get very, very drunk if we
even if we just sampled every single one that we...
Well, even if we just sampled a handful of them, you know, because it's 40 ounces of this and 30 ounces of that. I mean, we'd be crawling.
Maggie, you'd make a lousy bartender.
We'd be feeling squidgy.
We'd be feeling exceptionally squidgy. And so the boy from last night, I called. He was so noisy, I could hear him when I drove into the street. And his name is now Noisy Cricket.
Which is a cocktail.
Which is a cocktail, yes. It's a cocktail, as Maggie says.
We love cocktails. So what's Noisy Cricket got in it?
I don't know. Lots of alcohol in it.
Oh.
I just Googled, Maggie. I just Googled noisy cocktails because the boy was so noisy and I was looking for a name. And Noisy Cricket was the first one that came up.
And it's so apt for him because he was making so much noise.
Little crickety noises. Crickety noises.
He's a real gorgeous, cuddly little boy.
Yes.
And he's very, very good. If he was in a class, he'd get a gold star, wouldn't he, Meg?
Oh, definitely.
Or he'd get a hand stamp or
and he's
something.
not so... He's just a teensy bit squidgy still, but he's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, Mags, who have you got now?
This is Noisy Cricket. And he's doing well on his bottle. Hang on, I'm going to upset you, mate. He's had 2/3 of his bottle.
That's good. He's got a better teat now, hasn't he?
Yep. So he's just there. He's asleep.
Oh, look at him.
And every now and again he does
bliss.
little, isn't he? He's the dearest little man.
And then he'll get the hiccups.
Well, that's what he got this morning or at lunchtime.
Yeah.
But
look at that.
Yeah. But he's asleep.
Mostly asleep. Yeah, but he's just sucking in his dreams, like he would on his mum, just a little bit now and a little bit later.
What's that there? Let me just feel. There's a bit poking. Oh, it's under here. It's under here is poking into that bit there, which made me think there was something poking. It was just a bit of you.
It's the tip of, usually the wingtip pokes out, yeah. Oh, look at you. Aren't you gorgeous? Oh, look at you.
Look at her little belly, Meg. We've had part 2 of the
feed.
And she's also done a little whizzy. You good girl, sweetheart.
Oh, gorgeous. And look at that belly.
I know. Look at it. Look at it side on.
Look how much she's had.
Yeah, look at it side on. Sweetheart.
That's only about 5 mils, by the way.
I know. It's a teaspoonful.
Yes.
Look at that. Isn't she beautiful?
Okay.
All right. Come on. I've got to blot your dot.
So, Mags, do you have anything to say to people?
I have a message of the season for people. Happy Halloween.
Your earrings are flashing. They would look better at night time, I think.
They would. Come here, Bubby. Stop crawling off. I don't want
This is proper Halloween, isn't it? Like with real props.
Yeah, these are proper batties.
So that's Sidecar, yeah?
This one's Sidecar. She's nearly 3 weeks old.
Yep.
And this one's little Apple
Teeny.
Apple Teeny, because she's teeny tiny. She is about 9-10 days old. Little things. Meg.
Yes,
don't look at me in that tone of voice. What are you doing? I'm coming in. What are you doing?
It's Llama.
Yeah, but what are you doing to Llama?
Well, I did a buttectomy.
You mean an assectomy? Did you chop off Llama's ass?
Yeah, I amputated it.
Yeah.
See, it went like that, but he went in 3 directions, like that way, and that way, and he. And
yeah, it makes sense to have him more like a caterpillar.
So I did a buttectomy on him because that way more babies fit in the incubator and they're not so fat in the incubator, Maggie. Right?
You're multi-talented. And, oh, of course, it has to be fueled. This operation has to be fueled by Bubbles.
Yeah, Maggie. Yesterday. Maggie, yesterday.
Yes, I'm listening. I am all ears. I am consumed.
Consumed
to everything.
Right.
I am consumed.
Yesterday, I drove 7 babies north, right?
I know.
To Auntie Jack, right? And I came back and I picked up 2 more already. And I drove, Maggie, for 9 hours yesterday.
I know.
And I had a headache, right? And Bubbles make my headache a little bit go away.
Well, I think you need medicine. On that note,
are you wenting?
I'm wenting. I'm going home to my home. I'm going to put my pajamas on, make some dinner, and vegetate.
You're going to vegetate. Anyhow, I did a pretty good job of the amputation.
Oh, look, it's fabulous. It should be written up in the annals of medical science.
In the annals of medical science.
Yes.
Maggie, you have a very low sense of humour.
I don't. I have a very wide and interesting view of the world.
Yes, and we both have a command of the language.
Oh, we do. Absolutely.
Okay. The annals of medical science.
The annals of medical science.
There we are.
On that note, everybody.
Okay. Nurse, would you like to snip the...
No, I'm not doing any snips.
Bugger off, Maggie. Go wind.
And this is Meg in her bat attire, looking battery nice. She is going to give a talk at the nursing home this afternoon, and she has bat earrings. We'll just zoom in.
Yes, I accidentally superglued myself to these twice.
So we have bat earrings, we have wings, we have bat, what do you call those things? Overall shorty things.
Yes.
And a bat headdress.
I know, it's so tacky, isn't it?
It's supremely tacky.
Yeah.